Don't you want to integrate this and intertwine your soul and mind with one who would not hurt you, one who won't desert you? I would love to share this place, this other time, this other space with you. Yeah. Don't you want to go break like old things I project, break like old things born to die, break. In life we won't connect it, break eternity.
I've been portrayed as a person that I don't care about anybody else but myself. Being an escort, you have to be selfish to a certain point. You have to know how to put yourself out there and sell yourself out, you know, and to be able to get and make a living out of it. What I would want people to understand is just that I'm just as human as they are, you know, and I have as much feelings as everybody else does.
I want guys to just like me for, you know, who I am, and I like to cuddle, and,
right?
You know, and those kinds of things, and just I get sort of irritated if people just, you know, kind of focus on, you know, my sexuality or my dick or, you know, something like that.
You know, a lot of people think the word escort as disgusting, pig. It's just a job like working in an art store or working in a 9-to-5 office. You know, I don't see it as anything else, just a professional job.
I just treat it as a means to an end. That it's just something, like I said, that's some extra cash. Where, you know, I'm a college student, so I'm kind of, you know, on a limited budget. So it's just, you know, it's extra spending money. It's something that helps me get through. Sometimes we'll pay for my books.
So I was making just barely ends meet. I was barely able to put food on my table and eat. I was barely able to pay the rent or anything else. So I started escorting and had to live in a shelter. I wasn't going back to Albuquerque. I knew that would be a death sentence, and little did I know in '98 that Matthew Shepard was trapped and killed for the same exact reason. So I knew living in rural New Mexico, where I'm from, in a small town, it just wasn't conducive to living.
I kind of always grew up with a really poor self-image. I didn't like my body, I didn't like the way I looked. And I found the more I changed my appearance, the more I got a superficial acceptance from people. So by about 9 years old, I basically had become anorexic. 9, 10, and 11. Food and my body were the two things in my life I was guaranteed to be able to have control over. I battled with being gay. I battled with always wanting to fit in with anyone and everybody. I got into sports big time throughout high school. Was also into academics, so graduated top of my class.
I didn't feel like I could ever be emotionally hurt by a guy that's paying me for sex. Sometimes I feel like the reason why I'm attracted to men is because I was molested by a male. Sometimes I feel the reason why I needed so much acceptance from other people is because I was always told not to tell, or, you know, I would, you know, get hurt.
Basically, it's not that I'm not doing it for the money. I mean, I'm doing it for the money, but I don't want people to think. For most people, it's not that they're doing it because it's a career choice. Right. Oh yeah, the money's so good, I'm going to do this forever. For so many people, it's just a way to get yourself out of debt, able to have enough time to do the other things that you need to do to get where you want to get. Right. That's my thing.
Into a flower right before it blooms. It blooms when it's supposed to. It never blooms too soon. It lives for its existence, simply just to be. No black, no white, just truth inside. You know it too is bright. Like all things I project, gray. Like all things born to die, gray. In Eternity inside, but I can travel past clouds and seal. We could find another time and something new that's real. We could even be connected to things we think are. But I think both while we drink the nectar of the gods.
As far as calls are concerned, I mean, I can walk away from this call and do another one and another one and another one and another one and just keep going like a little machine. Like Sunday night, I had a call, and which I thought was going to be pretty easy, but not to go into any gross details, but it just ended up being extremely mechanical, and I was also called upon to clean up and around the scene and so forth. And I came back here, and just all Sunday night, and I just really didn't feel like doing anything anymore. I was just glad it was over, and I just didn't want any more.
Well, you could say I'm a sex fanatic. But it's also, I'm doing this because it's me, and I have to survive, and I want to educate the world out there that, escorts are not just like a toy. We're human beings. We have feelings. We cry and we laugh.
It has affected me in every way. In any relationship that I've been in, whether friendship, family, and personal relationships with partners, it has affected me quite a bit.
Can you just talk about how?
With friends, it's difficult to, once they find out what I'm doing, it's difficult to keep a real friendship between us. They look at you different. It's just not, it hasn't been the same. Doesn't seem like I fit in the group anymore. Well, before I started doing this, I was in a relationship already. We've been together for 7 years, which recently ended. And part of it had to do with that, with the escorting. It seemed that now, the more in it, it's more difficult for me to stop escorting, and that cost me my relationship. I guess I'm just addicted to it. I can't go without the attention. I feel less attractive if I'm not getting phone calls or emails and guys contacting me.
Long-term effects for me have been that it's really easy for me to lie. It's really easy for me to be manipulative, and it's destroyed probably every single relationship, serious relationship that I've had. I think that's because even though I have something really good, I want more, and I go out and seek it, whether it be sexual or just emotional, just companionship.